Now we're recording. Okay, so a couple things um that I want to bring out. There's a shout out for something, but let me go see if I can find it. Do, do, do. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So over here on the viewing globe, I'm just trying to pull up my thing. So over here on the viewing globe, and I guess it's because the lighting makes my face look like that, but yeah. Um, I want to give Sakura Tree a shout out because of the price the price that is going on here, what you can get. So let me draw you see. My commissions are open prices, so $15 for headshot, chibi, bust up, and all these other ones. But here's the thing about it: you will get a discount if you commission me again. Doesn't that you get a discount on commission? Let me just flip this around. So I think that if you go, I'll just I'll just probably put the link into the chat still. Um, for many reasons. So yeah, if you no Amino coins and safe work, but that is a if you like the artwork, let's go even look at Sakura Tree's artwork and see the art. Look at that. You can get this. Now, if this is your fancy, I don't know if she has anything. Okay, well, we don't have any link or anywhere to kind of send you to get a better way to contact her. But um, looking at this, you can get you can get some commissions and you can get a discount. If you want that, you know where to find her. The link is in the chat. Also, the link will be in the video. Let me just write that down. For mission. So, I will also add that to the VOD so that you guys can get get these prices. Also, if I am correct, Lucy draws. Actually, what am I doing here? Let me change this up too. Just chatting. So also here we have Lucy draws. She is also having a Black Friday sale, and we're getting half off. Also PayPal. Lucy draws 𝒽𝓃𝓃𝓃. You can get art like this if you are interested in getting art. Also, here's some contacts. You can find her at, and draws. She draws everything. So you're in luck. You're in luck. Don't want to click this link. I kind of do, but I also don't know. I also don't know how where it's gonna take me. So I'm gonna do it off screen. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you get even not safe for work. You get Twitter banner and profile pictures. For example, you can get a Wending Twitter banner and profile pictures. Everything on here about what she has. Okay, let's skip some of that. Get some designs. And then some of the clients' works. They're all censored, but um, I still rather not show it just cause. hoping this is halfway good. So there are some slots open. So if you are interested in any of these things, here you go. Lucy Caro, I'll add that link there. That'll also be added. So that's two things I do want to show up for that. Two shoutouts, two artist shoutouts, and I had to move this around to some other stuff. Just in case. Now, shall we get to the stories? Now, I don't know what's in my big old story list because there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to actually to check out. But let's see what we got here. And we'll set the mood. Now I don't know how and you know what the thing I didn't do. I didn't check my stream, but I assume it sounds great. I bet you're listening to this right now and be like, "Wow, this is such a magical moment." The stream sounds great in my ears. But let me test. Okay, well, I sound great. I don't know about anything else. All right, let's go find that stuff. Let me remove all these things. And we can get to the story. And I guess because I turned that thing down, so I didn't know how low it would go. There you go. Now let's just find this story. This is the best part. This is where the most views come in. Not on Twitch, but on YouTube. I don't know what I want. You know what? I can give this a shot. I mean, I kind of prepped this one. There's a lot of it, but I had to go all the way back to the first 6. Which one's this one? No, that's 5. I'll have to go way. Oh, I don't think I'll have to go way back. I don't think I can. Yeah, this doesn't take me too. Oh no, I won't be able to. I mean, I can start from here, but it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense if I start here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Usually I like jumping in the middle of episodes. Now, if I recall, let's stop this music. All right, so I really don't recall, but I can't actually get back to the first one. So I hope you guys don't mind if I just jump in the middle of it. It's a Dragon Ball Z fan fiction. If I do recall, it was like Goku Junior, Vegeta Junior, and pretty much Dende Junior. Everyone pretty much comes back, and this is new same characters, new forms, um, basically that. And because I want to, 10 to 13 minutes, and because I have this already set up for me to play it. I think like I literally have this Dragon Ball music set up. Um, I just want to have a reason to play Dragon Ball Z music. Wow. Well, while I read Dragon Ball. So, without further ado, I don't know any. I like I said, I don't. We're gonna all jump into this blindly, and then we're gonna explore the Dragon Ball series. All right, let's go. All right, I finally made the fifth episode of Dragon Ball Next Generation. I hope you enjoyed this. This sprite was made by the Flea Renton, Blake and Alex 12, UI SW Sprite Quabs uh Zangetsu Ichigo 1000, which I did watch some Dragon Ball. Sorry, not Dragon Ball. I did watch some Bleach. The first episode of New Bleach. Oh my goodness! Like I was rocking out to the to the now now you feel like number one. It's like, yeah, Bleach is back, and then then like down the street, like fireworks are going off and stuff like that. So um I can't really solve that problem with my eyes and stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, yeah, so we're just gonna go into this blind. Hopefully, it. I know it won't make any sense. That's true. Yeah, I guess that's it. It won't make any sense going in there, but I can't get back to the beginning of it. So, or maybe. I know I'm delaying the inevitable, but um, maybe I do have it set up. I know I probably had it. I just don't know. I'm just going through my whole list of things. Oh no, it's just totally different things. I probably have it. Let me turn this away too. If it is here, then we're good. If it's not, then I guess we're gonna. Oh wait, 8, 9. Oh, how did I get that? I guess I thought I was gonna go. I guess I thought I was going to get all of them. Okay, you know what? We're here. Let's just let's go on. We see like 14 minutes just trying to figure out what we even wanted. Over in Kami's house, the morning sunshine shone. The winds blew over the roof softly as the door of the pink house opened and would be open. As the door creaked, Roshi and Vegito would step out of the house. All right, kiddo, sit down there. This is the first training lesson I'll give you. Roshi explained. How how will sitting down on the ground help me get stronger, Vegeta Jr.? I mean, how would sitting down on the ground get me stronger? Vegeta Jr. would ask the old man sitting down on the ground. Hold the phone, Junior. I haven't explained the full premise of this lesson. I can feel that your power could destroy the planet a dozen times over. However, you only know some of the basics of controlling your own ki for combat alone. All that strength is useless if someone has better skill than you. The only place where strength like that would matter is if you were strong enough to make any foe like a bug in comparison. If I look like make a foe look like a bug in comparison. If you truly know how to control your ki to the full extent, even if your foe is marginally strong and stronger than you, I better turn this down just a bit. Yeah. Shocking! Just in case it's actually louder. There's a little thing that it does feel like it's not. It's sometimes louder. If you truly know how to control your ki to the fullest extent, even if your foe marginally strong, okay, you will be able to use your attacks more efficiently. I'm afraid I can't teach you the basics of ki control in a couple of months. We have before Kuriza rears his head again, but I can help you master the basics of it. He explained to the boy. With that explanation out of the way, let's but with that explanation out of the way, let's get on what little lesson is all about. So basically, you will sit down there until you focus and that attention and feel the key of your of a fly pinpoint roughly where it is without hearing or seeing it, and then swatting it out of the sky. What? 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 What you expect me to do that? Well, do you want to get stronger, or do you want your rival to get all the glory against 𝒽𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃? When the time comes for the final battle, beggars can't be choosers, Vegeta, Roshi said, turning to walk back to the commie house. Fine, I'll do it. Fine then, I'll do the training, the Saiyan relented. I knew you'd come to your senses after that. Here's these earplugs for you. If I would take away the purpose. It would take away the purpose of your training if you couldn't just hear the fly. Roshi shouted, throwing the small cardboard box of a pair of earplugs in it at Vegeta Jr., which he would quickly catch and open. The boy would then stick each of the plugs in his ears, being sitting down and closing his eyes, taking a few deep breaths as he did. Goku slept on a red couch that laid in the living room of Kami's house. The lights were off in there, with only lights coming in through the window, and at the door in the kitchen. Then the door would open up, and Roshi would step, and he would turn on the lights, causing Goku to start to wake up. Rise and shine, kiddo! You can't go on sleeping all day. He called out the kid. The kid sat up, rubbing his eyes slowly before he would jump quickly off the couch and onto the ground. Oh, sorry if I overslept, Mr. Roshi. The boy would then say, rubbing the back of his head. Today's the day we start treating you to deal with 𝒽𝓃𝓃𝓃, Roshi said. But first, I wanted to give you something. He would say, whipping out a set of clothes. He would then give the outfit to Goku Jr. So you want me to put this gi on? He asked Roshi, who responded to the question with a nod. The boy would then go into the bathroom. The old man crossed his arms and he would wait for a little bit. Then Goku Jr. would come out of the bathroom wearing the gi Roshi gave him, which was mostly orange and orange with a white Japanese symbol on the right side of the top of the gi and back of it, and blue shoes, undershirt, and wristband. So what are we doing for the training? The Saiyan asked enthusiastically. I need to test your strength myself. It was clear to me that you weren't using your full strength to the fullest extent. So I want to see what you can do without holding. I want to see what you can do without holding, Roshi said before heading out of the door and going out of the back side of the island. Goku Jr. would then go after him to the back of the island. All right, I hope you can keep up with me long enough to improve how you fight, Roshi said, getting into a combat state. All right, let's do this, Mr. Roshi, Goku shouted. Then he would dash towards Roshi, attempting to strike him with a powerful strike. However, Roshi would dodge and blow without a problem. Roshi would dodge the blow without a problem. However, Goku Jr. wasn't going to pay much attention to that blow. It must have been a fluke. He would then dash towards the old man again, throwing a bunch of jabs at him. However, Roshi was able to seamlessly dodge them all And he would uppercut Goku Jr., causing him to land on his back. Is that all, Goku? Surely you can do better than that against an old geezer like me, Roshi shouted. Goku Jr. would then jump onto his feet with a glowing aura coming from his fist. I'll show you, Mr. Roshi, Mr. Roshi, he would then shout before he would then bolt towards him. The Saiyan would try to strong arm Roshi, but the old man would easily dodge his tactics. Seeing Goku Jr. leap backwards and flew, seeing this, Goku Jr. leapt backwards and flew up, firing a lot of ki blasts at Roshi. But he would counter with a ki blast which knocked ki blast would but it would counter with ki blast which knocked the kid out of the sky. However, Goku would land on his feet and he would rush up to the old man again. He would then try to use the flurries of kicks, but Roshi would jump over him and to the side, elbowing the Saiyan in the gut. The youngster would groan, grabbing his stomach and falling onto his knees. It was clear that that blow was particularly harmful to the body. Is that all? I know you. Oh, is that all? I know you can do better than that. The martial artist would say. Goku Jr. would start to stand up. Would start to stand back up. He would then close his eyes as Roshi would dash towards him, and the old man would try to send a flurry. The old man would try to send a flurry of punches at Goku, but due to the kids started to dodge the attacks in a similar manner to how Roshi did. But it was noticeably more sloppier since he would get hit a couple times by Roshi. The martial artist would then throw a powerful punch at the Saiyan, which would be blocked by him. So you can do better than that, Roshi asks. Goku Jr. wouldn't respond. The boy would then burst open his aura, pushing Roshi back. He would then try to throw a punch towards the old man, but he would dodge it and he would kick him in the cheek. The youngster would then stumble back before regaining his foot as Roshi would come up towards him again quickly. He would then throw another powerful punch at the boy, but Goku would block the blow. He would then try to land a kick on Roshi, forcing the old man to block the attack. Roshi would then go to strike the kid again, but he would be met with Goku Jr. blocking the strike again. The two would go back and forth with this, with the two being able to block each other. However, after a couple of minutes, Goku Jr. would end up being able to land a successful hit on Roshi's stomach, knocking him back a little bit. The Saiyan would move in to try to continue a sparring match, but Roshi would raise one of his fingers up. All right, that's enough. I've seen all I have needed to see, he would say. You're a pretty strong kid, but you're also a smart one too. I wasn't using anywhere near my full strength, but you managed to make a tactic to help you get a hit in on me nonetheless. That's commendable. The martial artist would explain. So we're done with the sparring session? Goku Jr. asked. Yeah, we're done. Now would you wait here? Your friend Vegeta over there is doing his own training on the other side of the house, Roshi replied. He's already training, the same boy asked. Yes, he needs to get more of the mastery over sensing small energies, the martial artist answered. I saw I saw that you are probably more skilled than he was, so I decided to spar with you in order to get a grasp of skill. I wasn't disappointed by your skill, but you still have a lot to learn. Yeah, I know, but you are pretty skilled for a kid, Roshi said. Roshi would then start to walk to the other side. Vegeta Jr. would still be sitting down in front of Kami's house trying to sense a particular small key. He was interrupted by a sparring match that was pretty sure that Roshi and Goku Jr. were having. He was somewhat irritated that he was stuck with a dumb training regimen about sensing smaller keys or some crap like that. Oh, Goku Jr. got all the fun stuff, but he couldn't be salty about that. And at the moment, couldn't be salty about that at the moment. He needed to focus if he was to even assist defeating 𝒽𝓃𝓉𝒶𝒾. Then it would make sense. It was flying around. It would make then it would make then it would make then he sorry. Let me try it again. Then he would sense it. It was flying around him. He would then stick his hand out where he thought the fly was. He would close his hand and onto the fly to grab the bug. However, Vegeta would still feel the sensation of it dancing around his hand, as if to taunt him. The Saiyan would then try to grab the fly again, but the fly would weave out of the grasp once more. The kid would then go back to meditating as the fly would dance around him. He would start focusing. He would start to focus, keeping track of the fly's key. The fly's key was heading. Then he would stick out his arm with his hand balled up as a fist. The fly would start to come up towards his hand, and Vegeta Jr. would exploit this opening his hand, and he would close it again. Then he felt the fly key come up close to it. He would focus on the key of the fly, as it seemed to remain in the same place. His hand. He would open up his eyes, and he would take the earplugs and look down at his hand and open it, letting the fly go. He had a tiny smirk on his face. Yeah, that's how you do it. Roshi would shout out. Oh, sorry, wrong person. I was like, wait, isn't it? Oh, wait, I thought Vegeta would be saying this. Yeah, that's how you do it. Roshi would shout at Vegeta Jr., causing him to turn around on the porch of Kami's house. He saw Roshi and Goku Jr. sitting on the steps of the house, implying that the two had watched his training session. Vegeta's smirk grew into a smile. Goku, you rat. Is that what Vegeta would say? I don't think Vegeta would say that. That's not something like what Vegeta says. But okay. Goku, you rat. I'm trying to remember. Kakarot. Goku, you rat. You always get to do more interesting things than me. Ha ha ha. He said. Sorry, Vegeta. Mr. Roshi thinks I'm more skilled than you, Goku Jr. replied. Well, sure. Well, rest assured, oh geezer. I'm going to show you that I'm just as skilled as Goku is. That the boy boasted. Don't get too in over your head. I've known a man who got his arm broken by a teenager for acting too cocky. Roshi replied. The front door would swing open, and with a note bringing 2 drinks. with a note, bring 2 drinks outside and a glass of water and a glass of fruit punch. Who? Wait. Who's the front door would open with note? Oh, maybe the 2 new characters. Note, because I was like, who are they again? Yeah, these glasses really reflect that green screen. I was like, who? I was like, okay, yeah, note, beat. I think it's beat and note. They're the 2 insert characters. So that's what I was like, who's note? Uh, she would then give the water to Goku, and she would hand the glass of fruit punch to Roshi. She would then return her attention to Vegeta. So you've gotten done with the training right now? Note asked. Yeah, Vegeta Jr. answered. He uh, he would turn his attention to Roshi. So, wait, yeah, Vegeta Jr. Still okay. So what else? So what else? What else do you want us to do for training? He would ask. Well, there's not much else I want you to do right now, but I have something planned for you for tomorrow, as it will be a good test for you 3 and beat. Yeah, beat and note. You better get to work on your teamwork game tomorrow, Roshi responded. Alright, so that was just an excuse to have Dragon Ball music. And then I got it from Crispy Donut. Has these Crispy Donut has these Dragon Ball music. I don't remember what this Dragon Ball song anyways. Oh, I'm trying to find the ultra interesting one. I can't find it. All right. Well, that was an excuse to play some Dragon Ball Z music, cause I just wanted to get that old school. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, back in social reading, what I would do was I'd play if I was reading a story that's based off an anime, I'd play the anime soundtrack, and that was just an excuse to play the anime soundtrack. So I could just like be like, "Oh right, I'm really into Dragon Ball Z show." But yeah, I'm sorry that was like I'm sorry that was like I didn't like I thought I can get back to like the old ones, but yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Like I thought it was gonna work, but then I can't really get back all that way. Ooh, this one's I found this one on Wattpad. I wonder this about. Ooh wee. And there's like 22 chapters. Oh, I want to find out this one. So I joined the new Amino. Um, so this one here, if I'm correct, I don't know how I got to it. Um, this is my latest novel I'm working on by H Dog. Yeah, is this right? This is right link. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. So H Dog has I don't know who this is, but I was looking for stories, and I'm gonna put this in my list of stories. I should put that Dragon Ball one. I'll do it probably. So let's see what this one is. Ooh, lustful affections. Rawr. Okay, let's not do that again. So, let's see. Miles always unlucky when it comes to the other sex. The only one that treated him right were the 2 friends of his that moved away when they were very young, other than the other friends of his older sister. One day, with him eating lunch alone at school, he wakes up in a classroom filled with the most popular females. What was it, like isekai? Did you get isekai to it's like an isekai fantasy right here. I don't know. We'll find out. One day with him eating lunch alone, he wakes up in a classroom filled with the most popular females in his school. With the teacher talking about new transfer students to turn out to be his old friends, which two have feelings for him still. It doesn't take long for him to find out that there is more of his female classmates have fallen for him. Who will win his heart? Who will be his forever? A rom com where the females have a chance to win with a twist in the story, which each female has a arc of their own. But which one will Miles actually choose at the end? I don't know. Do we get to decide? Do we get to have a poll? Like, all right, who do you think Miles will choose? I don't know. I'll choose this one. Um, Lustful affections. I don't know. I kind of want set. I don't know. I want to kind of set the mood at the same time. So we're gonna get into this. Like I said, I just picked this one up and I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Would you? I was like, I just picked this one up and I was like, oh, let's just see what this one's about. Just trying to set up some stuff. So I don't know if you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying my best to read. It's not perfect. Could have been better. But if you're enjoying it, I'm glad you are. Um, let's do this and not go too far with that. Let me actually. I can't. I gotta like sit back if I want to, or take out my glasses, but then I can't see. We're good. Now the problem is, what do I want to set this up with? Oh, I guess we'll find out as we go through, and then find out which one will go with the thing. Okay, lustful affection, chapter one by the H dog. Chapter one, the class meeting. What am I doing here? Why am I here? Miles West as he is looking out the window of the classroom that he's in. A classroom with him being the only male there. While we're gonna get into some harem stuff, huh? I can smell harem. Just mm, I can smell that isekai trash harem. But I think I'm smelling more of a harem. Um, a classroom that with him only being only male there, while the others are all popular females, which is making him feel uncomfortable since his early days he was never popular with females other than though the two that moved away, who he dearly missed daily, and a few others. Miles West is an average-looking male who has curly brown hair that goes past that goes down past his ears and eyebrows. He has hazel green eyes that change to change to either pure hazel or green, depending on the weather. Is that like a power? I mean, right now my eye is purple. What if I go like this? But if I go like this, depending on how I angle my head, that's different. Um, Depending on the weather. He is made fun of he is made fun of since still hobbies that he enjoys. is writing novels and anime. Wha- ugh. And over 2/3 of his schoolmates make fun of him for. No, Miles, listen, just wait a couple years and everyone will be like, "Oh man, anime! Yeah, this cool thing. There's this thing I watch now. It's called anime. It's like you when you get to an era and everyone else is like making fun of you for liking anime, and you're like, oh wait, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey yo, I watched One Piece. It's like I was, yeah, I'm really reaching deep inside. I'm really reaching deep inside this one. Anime. Oh, and also Lost Connection. But this, yeah. Anyways, this is going to be recorded. Um, there goes the internet. So I won't be able to do that. All right. Well, I can still do this. Under a different pen name, and that he hears his fellow. Oh gosh, that's actually gone. Okay, so there goes the internet. Good thing this is recording. Sorry, everyone. Good thing this is being recorded. I'm not gonna hit that back on. That's already done. Unbeknownst to him that he's a famous writer under a different pen name, that he hears his fellow students talking about his works and wonder what will happen to in the next one that he writes. He was popular until one of his best friends betrayed him and lied about him not taking showers at all, and that was back in grade school, and that was grade school. So like, did your friend sniff you? Just like, Miles, do you not you don't take showers? And it's like, and everyone's like, yeah, I don't know, I don't, that never happened. I never. That must happen to somebody because that seems a little bit too on that seems on the nose on something. Miles is by himself as he is sitting alone way in the back of the classroom, as he is as he is in a classroom full of most popular girls at his school. He is looking around as he is getting looks of why is he here, and how come one of the popular boys here. Oh, and okay, sorry. How come one of the popular boys here instead of him? Miles West slowly looks around at the chalkboard with a quick glance and notices that he is here since his class voted for him. Since none of them like him in his class and call him an outsider. My interest still down. Then he slowly looks downwards towards his desk in sadness, since he thought that he was finally getting acknowledged by his fellow peers. But it looks to him that he is not. A single tear slowly appears out of his right eye. Oh, I'm sorry. Miles, man, Miles, you are not having the best day. This is not the best day of your life. And I don't have any sad music. I can try to I can try to fudge it, but let's see if we can. Miles. Oh, yeah. Now you can tell. Yeah, you can. Now you saw that. That's just like, yeah, that's down. Oh, it's back up again. Let me see if I can fix this. I'm sorry. All right, maybe that works. I don't know. Can't tell. Let me actually look at my phone. since the internet went down, and that just like killed everything. I'll probably have to cut this out anyway, so. Let me see. Am I alive still, or am I sad? Sad, sad, sad. Alright, well. I gotta go. Unfortunately, I gotta keep going. Even with no stream. I still gotta do it. There he slowly looked downwards towards his desk in sadness, since he thought he was finally getting acknowledged by his fellow peers, but it looks to him that he's not. A single tear slowly appears out of his right eye and slowly rolls down his cheek. He then rubs it in front of him with his right hand, for that no one would notice that he had a tear coming out of his eyes. Now you are awake. We can now talk about why we are here, spoke the female teacher known as Miss Robinson. That is in front of the class, as she is holding onto a piece of chalk that is touching the chalkboard. But the teacher already knew that, spoke in a voice that he did not recognize, but that piqued his interest, since he is hoping to see who spoke up. Laughing started to fill the air of the classroom as Miles West feels embarrassed at himself for falling asleep while everyone else is doing what they're doing, while he doesn't even know how he arrived here and which classmate of his did this to him. Miles West noticed that the voice to be that of the history teacher that every guy has fallen for, since she is an exchange teacher from Japan. I feel like this is a making of a hentai protagonist. I feel like he's going like he's going to try to get some revenge, um, on all the female students. That just screams uh, uh, hentai protagonist from Japan who's learning the ways of teaching over in the States. She's standing in front of the classroom full of girls. She's standing full of a classroom full of girls and him as he is writing on the chalkboard with a look of sadness in her eyes. Since she was hoping that there would be more than one male in the group that is in her class at the moment. Miss Robinson is wait, she's from Japan. Her name is Miss Robinson. Huh? Wait, she's from Japan. Her name is Miss Robinson. She's teaching over here in the States. Ani said, yeah, sure. Okay. Cool. Okay. Miss Robinson is a female with with an average body, and her chest and her never reaches being what catches the eyes of the males. She has short, spiky hair, black hair, with having teal eyes that shine like diamonds in the sunlight. What is the reason that we are here? Last thing that I remember, I was eating lunch alone, like always, uh, and then here I am here. So Miles West, as he is trying to figure out what really happened to him. Miles West spoke quiet. Miles West, keep quiet. Miss Robinson is about to tell us why you are here," spoke Hazel Cooper, who is one of the only females in the entire school that would actually talk to him and give him respect. Miles recognized this voice as Hazel Cooper, the star volleyball player on the females team. Hazel Cooper is one of the only actual classmates of his that would talk to him and treat him well. Treat him well. Oh, it's connecting. Then, oh gosh, the internet died again. Treat him well, since she is his friend, friend of his sister Wendy. Hazel Cooper is a petite upperclassman of whose body is worshipped by all the males. She has long reddish hair that it looks like silk, with it being long enough that it reaches her booty, which is the perfect shape since it is her booty that makes all the guys in good spirits when they look at her. Mm-hmm. Um, he, okay, Hazel. I'll shut my mouth since I hold a lot of respect since I hold a lot of respect, spoke Miles West as he nodded his head towards her as he is looking at him with a glare in her eyes. A glare that he knows isn't real, but she has to play the part of being rude and evil to him, even though it hurts her when she does it. Just as just as just as he said, just as he said that he holds her a lot of respect. The entire classroom is filled with laughter once again, but this time it is towards Miles, but Miles West. It isn't towards Miles West, towards Haley Cooper, since none of them knew that uh, he held her that high with respect. Hazel Hazel's face went completely red with embarrassment since she is trying to hide the feeling that she holds for Miles ever since she became friends with his sister, who was one of the most popular students in the class in the school. Okay, class, be quiet. I can repeat the reason why we are here, since it looks like you've forgotten the reason why you've forgotten the reason why you we are here," spoke Miss Robinson, as she notices that Hazel's embarrassment isn't what others think it is, but it is from her feeling that she has for Miles. Since even though she is 5 years older, she has feelings for him also. The entire class suddenly stops laughing at Hazel since they don't want to get scorned by the teacher anymore, but will listen to her to see what she has to say to them, since all of them are there for a reason that they already know except for Miles. Our school is going to be the home of two famous idols who have requested for certain items to be done to this school before they get in here, spoke Miss Robinson as she starts to laugh since noticed the look on Miles' face as it was showing complete shock. What two items before they get here? Not like they're not the emperor, like they're just idols. But okay, sure, they're famous, so we hold them in high respect. Um, the two the what two items before they get here? They one spoke of the female. One spoke. Okay, sorry. Spoke one of the females as she raises her hand up, wondering what needs to be done before they get here. That is something us females can do since males are not allowed in the girls' changing room. Spoke Miss Robinson as she looked over towards Miles, as he is still wondering what's going on here. Two idols, you say? Spoke Miles West as he whispers under his breath to make sure that no one heard him, since he is wondering who they are and why would they come out any school they and why would they come here out of the schools they can go. The two idols are well known both the music world and the movie world. But they want to finish their high school years in a school in an area that they themselves grow up in as children. As yeah, as a child, spoke Miss Robinson. As everyone is whispering, as they were wondering the two idols they are, since they haven't been told who they are yet. One of the females is in the class. One of the females that is in the classroom. One that most guys never gave any interest to, since she is a bookworm, but is well known and popular with the females since she is the go-to when it comes to juicy stories of one of their favorite writers, which they oh yeah, I forgot he's a writer. They don't know that she is his editor, and only friend that he is in the same room as they are at the moment. Yes, Miss Drake. What is your question? What are you wanting to ask? Spoke Miss Robinson, as she notices that she has a question that she wants to ask. How big of an idol are they, Miss Robinson? Spoke Becky. Becky. Um Becky Drake, as she asks Miss Robinson, as she wanted to know big of a idol they are, if they could come to what would happen to to that piece. Let me try it again. Spoke Becky Drake, as she asks Miss Robinson, as she would want us to know big an idol they they are, if they come here, what would happen to the piece that the school has. Well, one is known as the, spoke Miss Robinson, as once uh, as was as once she spoke, the two names the entire class went crazy. How the other then and how crazy how hold on, am I reading bad, or just, or I'm it's no, it's just me. One is known as the, spoke Miss Robinson, as once she spoke the two names, the entire class went crazy. How how others how other than Miles West, since the two are some of the hottest idols in this world at the moment. And that's it. I'm sorry if I butchered that through, but that's pretty. I like that story. I'll get back to it at some good time. I don't know when that good time will be. I mean, when my internet stops dying on me or something like that, because I was really distracted by it dying. So and it just happened to be that one night where everything just kind of falls apart. All right, so as my VODs are destroyed into like two different parts, I'm glad I recorded this part for reading. And see, and this video part is perfect. I mean, I don't have to deal with the, maybe because I'm black and the other one's purple and it's showing up through. So, um, so I was saying, so that was a good story. Hopefully I'm gonna get back to that and stuff like that. But at the same time, I didn't expect my internet just to die in the middle of me and then being all distracted and stuff like that. So I will continue this one at a different time. We'll go to number two because I'm interested in this one. This one's was pretty interesting, and I will get back to it. And if you're interested, let me know on YouTube or Twitch that you're interested in any of these stories, and we will have to see you next time on social reading. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time.